So it comes to our last day, our last hour on the air together.
Which was when?
This was 6 months ago.
Okay.
October. And so I played him a song to sum up our years together. I'm going to cry. Magic.
Oh, by Coldplay. I know those guys.
It makes me cry to think about it. We were sobbing messes. Ryan Seacrest, Wet Face.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Red Wet Face.
You really did that. That was your last song
yeah,
together.
Yeah, my last song.
That's so
because
sweet.
that describes us.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
I know. It was great. When you, like, in the very end, if you ask me if I still believe in magic, that's when, I mean, he was losing it the whole way. And I've never seen him, in all the years I've known him, I've never seen him cry like that. But it's kind of like, it was a loving goodbye, but it was still, we see each other's face every morning.
That's great.
So it really was like a breakup, even though it was a loving breakup. It was very hard.
But those things are possible too.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very possible. So I'm like, but that song, it just hit me because, you know, there's all the typical songs people would play, like Charlie Puth, When I See You Again, that kind of thing. And I'm like, no. So I'm in my car and I'm listening to your CD and Magic came on and I started crying and I'm like, that's the song. That's the one. So
hey, that's such a beautiful story. I didn't know that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't have any other
music.
response, just other than to say thanks a lot for telling me that.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, well, welcome to my show.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
The LNK Morning Show.
Yeah.
You can ride my surfboard anytime.
Thank you so much.
I see you paddleboard in Malibu sometimes, right? Or do you
see
surf?
me?
No, I don't see you. See you. Photos of you, intrusive photos of you, probably. But
I love to try and surf. I'm not very good, but I love trying.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, you know what? It's amazing about being in the ocean is it just sets you right back to your natural place in nature. It doesn't matter how many Grammys you've got.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
it's
nice.
just like you're totally at the mercy of this magnificent, beautiful thing.
And isn't it nice to be away from other sounds, phones, people?
Yeah,
out there?
it's just, I'm just so grateful to be able to do that. I always dreamed of being able to live somewhere by the sea and by the ocean, and now it's happening. It's amazing.
So I know Mother's Day coming up, but we wanted to ask you about like being a father, touring, being, you know, the star that you are. Your kids must be incredibly proud.
Well, that's very sweet of you to say. It's funny. They're sometimes very proud and sometimes just completely as you'd expect kids to be. And when we're on, we just started touring again, and they were with us in South America for some of the dates. All of our kids actually.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just cool to see them all like getting into the backstage thing, and that's when they really think it's cool.
Yeah.
When we're on tour, but then it's just funny to come back and they go back into school and you start doing the school bus pickup, and then they just think you're a loser again, which is wonderful.
It is. I mean, it's real.
Like, Dad, don't dance at the back of my music rehearsal.
They do not get embarrassed by Chris Martin.
I had it the other day. My daughter was in a singing guitar lesson, and she was singing, and I wanted to harmonize, and she was like, could you not do that?
Don't do it.
Yeah.
She's telling you not
But
to.
that's also lovely too.
Yeah, so great. So I heard that to get Beyonce on your album, you painted her a picture. Is this a true story? Or is this just another story?
No, this is vaguely sort of half true. And what happened was she was very kind and said she'd come and sing, and we were in a house, not in a studio. So we built a little Beyonce booth and made it, you know, almost like a shrine.
Oh, because that's what she deserves.
Well, because it's, you know, I feel like even if you're Beyonce, if you see a poster saying you're incredible, it's going to help you a bit.
Who wouldn't?
You know,
that's really sweet of you to do.
But did you physically paint it?
I did actually. Yeah, I did.
Oh, you're creative. I had a question about you because I was listening to my son's first laugh.
Yes.
I saved it.
How many children do you have?
I have one
Okay,
boy.
great.
He's
What's
14.
his name? He's 14.
Calvin.
Oh, wow.
Calvin the third.
Wow.
Yeah. So Calvin, I saved his first laugh. I'll never forget. It's like from the belly. And I was thinking about you as a baby. Do you think your
Thank you.
your first laugh or your first cry was different because you're gifted vocally?
I heard that when I first cried, like, it stopped raining and the whole village came to a standstill. But that might just be my dad telling me fibs.
But
like,
The angels sing.
No.
Chris Martin.
You know-
just
Yeah.
cried.
The
No.
neighbors come out of their
Were you
house.
a
What is
big
that?
baby? Were you like a 9-pounder?
A big baby. I was a big
Yeah.
baby. Yeah. You know what's amazing is we're about to go to Europe and start and tour, and one of the shows we're doing is this in Britain. There's a big station called Radio 1, and
Yeah, I know Radio 1.
they have a traveling festival each year that goes all around the country.
Yeah.
Just a different place each year, and we're playing at that this year. And it's not
No?
Glastonbury. This
Oh.
is their own radio thing, and this year it's happening in a castle in the field next to where I was born.
Come on.
Like so it's actually like a homecoming, but actually at home,
That
where
is-
I first spent my first night on Earth.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
It's great,
Oh, cool.
but I don't. No.
You don't think
happened when
you don't think that really happened?
I don't think so.
I wish it would. I'm going to keep believing your dad that it really did.
What happened when you first came onto a microphone? Did people just drop their DJing?
It was raining.
Suddenly there was peace in the area.
Absolutely. 2 sold-out shows, Rose Bowl. Will your kids be
I
backstage
think there's about 6 tickets left.
Come on, really?
So I don't want to say so.
Okay, we won't so sold out. But will your kids be backstage?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I hope so. They both have official jobs.
Oh, what is that? Do you pay them?
Not specifically in money. But
Yeah, you pay them in other ways.
well, the thing is, there's so much candy around,
Yeah.
and also they don't. They asked like, can
Can I have this if we do that?
No. They said, can I have a laminate that says this? And
Oh.
so my daughter Apple has something that says assistant, assistant to the assistant,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That's cool. So
I hope you're very welcome to come if you want to.
thank
come.
you. I would love to come. I
You're
would
very
love to
much
be there.
invited.
Thank you. I have been to every one of your LA shows,
Thank
but
you so
never
much.
personally invited by you.
Well, here we go. And
All right.
you can start on one side of the stage, and Ryan can start on the other in Magic, and we'll
Okay.
have this big reunion.
No, I'm telling you, like seriously, you saw me cry when I told you about it.
Yeah,
I
it's
still
very
cry.
sweet.
I still cry. When I play the song, I still cry like it was yesterday. But that's what happens when you have a loving breakup. You
Yeah.
love the person, I miss his face.
Yeah.
I miss his
Well,
face.
he's got a
every
gorgeous
day.
face. That's not
I
beating around the
know.
bush.
I know he does.
He's just got one of those faces.
So when you see him, tell him I send my love.
Okay.
Kiss him for me.
All right.
Last
Whereabouts?
time, anywhere you like. Where would
Okay.
you like to kiss him?
I'm a fan of the
Kiss
whole
the
thing.
ring. The whole thing.
You know what's sweet about talking about people doing emotional stuff around music is in South America a couple of weeks ago. I saw in the audience this guy had made a poster to say, "Can you let me propose to my girlfriend?"
Yeah.
So for the whole concert, I was like, how can I say no to that?
Right.
He's bought tickets, and then he's made a poster,
Sign.
and and not only that, but he's held it up for an hour and a half now.
Oh, jeez.
And so I thought, okay, I know when to stop the show, and we'll do it. And then I saw another one
Oh,
on the
no,
other
come
side.
on.
So I said to our security guys when we were coming off of the encore, can you try and find those couples?
Yeah.
And they did.
Oh.
To cut a long story short, and they came on stage and they got engaged. And I thought, great, that was wonderful. And then the next night there was 3.
How many do you think you'll have at the Rose Bowl?
So I did it again, and then one of the band was like, "Listen, this is very sweet, but I think we got to probably get on with the show."
You know what you could do? You could get ordained, and then you could just have a mass wedding after the show.
I find it, because I'm a frontman, I find it really difficult not to just do
Not
what
to do that.
anyone
You have a
asks.
big heart.
I don't know about that. It's maybe you could. That's 2 ways of looking at it. Or you could just say like a people pleaser. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't
But-
say no.
But I don't like saying no to those things, so I've got to work out how to deal with that.
You know,
There's
the woman that Adele at her first concert, a
Yeah.
guy got up.
Yeah.
She said no.
Did she?
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah.
Oh, the
didn't know
woman
that.
said no, or Adele
no,
said
a
no.
guy proposed. Adele brought the guy up.
Oh,
No.
and the woman
And the
said
woman
no.
said no. She said, let me think about it.
No.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine how sad?
No, she didn't.
I swear. Look it up. For real.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did
That's
Adele
crazy.
say?
I don't recall.
I can't remember either. Like, oh, fail.
So my point is, I think 3 successful proposals is better than 1 no.
Right, so maybe
Yeah.
we should just quit while we're ahead. Because we don't want to start doing relationship counselling in the middle of the thing.
Right.
Well, maybe it's just not the right time for her, and we should just maybe take a bit of time.
Have you ever remembered? Well, Ryan and I asked you about writing to the full moon. We asked you. You came in on a full moon. So does it affect your writing? So are you always writing songs?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
I try to, because for me it's like a form of catharsis, and also it's my hobby.
Even when you're surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just love it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know where they come from, so it's always a surprise. And then, for example, recently because of Prince, I've been watching so much Prince stuff, and he was obviously so monumentally talented that there's also part of me, it's like, I got to work harder. So those three things combined, like the will to work, the normal passion for it, and the sort of cathartic need to play music.
Non-stop writing. Like
So
right
it's-
now you're in an interview, but are you writing something in your head?
I'll always have it in my
Always.
mind, but it doesn't mean it's with a view to releasing it or anything like
Yeah.
that. Just to sort of, it helps me make sense of life, and
Yeah.
I think it's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, you're put on this earth to do that, like when you were born and you cried and the rain stopped.
Like the village mayor said when he stopped the whole day's work and they took a national holiday.
But the full moon's coming up. This is the month of the flower moon.
Right, what does that mean?
I don't really know, but they give each month a different like flower moon, and then like October's the beaver moon. It's just
The
like
beaver moon. That is a great band name.
Isn't that great?
That should be
that's
your
funny.
first, or your first album.
What did I say this morning? I said, you better not say it or he's going to name his album Beaver Moon.
If I ever go solo, I promise you that I'll call the first album The Beaver Moon
The beaver moon.
with the personal thank you in the
So
credits.
if you start writing like crazy in October, that's why it's the beaver moon. It's
Beaver
made
Moon.
for you.
It's October.
All right, so our listeners want to know, and these are just random questions. How much does the tooth fairy give per tooth at your house?
Well, she's kind of nearly not needed anymore.
Oh, so almost all the baby teeth are
But
gone.
she's
Is she generous?
She's generous.
Does she do money or does she do prizes?
She normally does stock options.
And she's a she?
No, I'm joking. Yeah. She's a she, but she only responds to these beautifully written letters.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
good. They have to.
But I think she's pretty generous, like $10, I think.
Oh, nice.
That's
That's
pretty good.
Yeah. Do you let the gas run out and go to the red light, or do you keep your tank full?
I don't really drive, so I
Oh,
don't,
okay.
I
So you
don't
can't
know how
answer
to
that.
answer that.
Do you squeeze the toothpaste from the bottom or the middle? Because we found that bottom squeezers are attracted to middle squeezers and vice versa.
Is that like something you put on your Tinder profile?
You can.
Okay, I will.
You're a middle squeezer
I think I probably
because
am.
middle squeezers don't think about it.
Yeah, I've never thought about it until the end when you roll it and try and,
Yes. And then you regret it, right?
And
Yeah.
your hiccup cure, do you have one?
the upside down water
Yeah.
backwards thing.
I'm telling you, that one works.
Yeah.
That's what all of our listeners said as well.
Really?
Yeah. So we do a quote of the day every single day. That's how I close my show. And
Okay.
then I kiss the audience.
Oh, that's lovely.
So would you do it
Where?
for me? I just, mwah.
Okay, that's
so
lovely.
it's subjective. Like it could be wherever you want to be kissed that
Great.
day. If you do kiss Ryan Seacrest, he has a very smooth bottom. He does. And he doesn't have to like manicure it. It's just that way. But you can pick one of these.
Wait, these are quotes by
These are your
us.
lyrics.
Well, I can't do that.
You
That's
can't?
very- you do the quote, and I'll do the kiss. Yeah.
Okay. Because I love this one. Nothing matters except life and the love you make.
Mwah. I added the sound in case people want it to be an
That's
air kiss.
the one. Exactly.
Because that's the like, hey, this is like a society kiss between two people that don't really like each other. And let me make it more tender.
Okay. No, that was not tender.
No, that was quick.
That was like, get out of here. You know, I don't care about you. You're the babysitter. Good night.
All right, let me do
Right.
another one with.
Like, come on, use passion,
First, I
Chris.
use some antiseptic spray, like.
Okay,
that's
just this
breath
is someone
freshener.
super hot, and this is
I've
like,
never done this before.
come on, just close your eyes and go with it.
Okay.
You're an artist.
This is what I was hoping today would end up with, an silent.
Oh God.
Wait, that was it?
Well, that speaks a million words.
The people that needed
We
to feel
can
it felt it,
That's right. I love it, Chris.
and everyone
Thank
else
you.
was just like, "What is going on?"
Chris, did we miss anything?
I think we covered everything. We talked about Beaver Moon, what happened when I was born, and the sound that I should make when I kiss. So really, everything I wanted to cover, we covered. My agenda is done.
No, because I don't want you to miss out on anything you want to say about the music.
Oh, am I supposed to talk about music?
Well, that's what we play.
Oh, that's what my job is. No, that's great. Thank you for playing it when you play it.
Of course.
Thank you for telling me about the moons and everything.
You're welcome.
I'm happy to see you with your own show, you guys. And
Thank you.
yeah,
Having a blast.
please feel free to come to any concerts.
We'd love to.
And that's all from me.
We're big
Mwah.
supporters.
There it is.